No, Joe, I gotta tell you something, man. I'm hanging on by. I'm white knuckling it my way through this just trying to make a relationship work, dude. Like I realize this about myself, dude. I am fucking great when things are bad. Okay, if my girl's down or something like that, I can build her up and that type of thing. But when it's good and we're just sitting there like watching a movie, and she's like, "This is great," I just have the urge to like put her in a headlock or like twist her shoe off and throw it. I have to like Bill. I have to ruin that moment.
Are you ever worried that you'll hear this? That's what I'm always amazed about, that you'll talk that freely about that. Aren't you scared she would hear?
You know
this?
Why, Joe? Because when I got in a relationship, I didn't put my balls in a little box.
I didn't put mine in a box either. Trust me, I'm not a pussy. I'm just saying, like, but I mean, wouldn't you be nervous that she would hear you say that and you'd be like, now you got to explain?
No, I'm being honest.
Would you say that to her?
I've had that discussion with her. She goes, "Why do you always have to ruin everything?"
Oh,
and I'm like, I don't know. I'm honestly trying to. Dude, obviously I'm hamming this shit up. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't want to, dude, I don't want to be that creepy guy hanging out in a bar in like fucking 10 years. You know?
Dude, no, that's, you know, well,
where my white shoes match my belt.
One of the reasons I was being, you know, that we're like kind of mushy today is because we got into a huge fight the other night that was like, you know.
What was it about? Give me some dirt, Joe, for the love of God. This is pre-recorded. We don't have callers.
We got into one of those fights where it was like, well, you know, what are we going to do? We're going to keep dating, or what are we going to do? And it was like, you know, those moments in the relationship where you're like, you have such a bad fight and like you like almost break up over it, but then you're like, okay, there's two things we can do right now. We're either going to break up, or if we stay together, it's going to be like we're starting a little fresh, and it's going to be, you know, we like sort of like jump starting the whole thing again. It was one of those fights, dude. It was bad. It was.
Yeah, and then during that whole phony nice period, as you're kissing her, you're thinking, I should have just ended it. I should have ended it. I would have been out. I would have cried for a week. It would have been over.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're about to quit your job and they go, "Look, we'll give you an extra $5,000."
You know, that's what I would love. I would love to ask somebody like who's like happily married. Like, how many? Even though you're happily married, how many times do you go back to that moment when you first met her, and you actually every once in a while just think, what if I just kept walking and I didn't say hello? I'm not saying you really want to do that, but every once in a while, dude, I swear it's fucking.
Well, how could you not wonder things like that? Which again, bringing us back to what we were talking about at the top of the show. If you think it, if you and your girl both think it and both recognize that it's something that goes through your head, what's the harm in saying it?
Dude, you know what my girl does every once in a while?
Games that you don't that neither of you are thinking it.
I know my girl does the same fucking thing. She'll get this look in her eyes sometimes. You ever catch them when they look like they're looking 300 miles away? That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about that moment when they met you, going, "What if I just didn't go to the bar that night?"
Yep.
I wonder if I would have run into a better guy.
What would have happened? Or not even a better guy, but just what if I didn't end up going out with this person? What would I be doing right now? I think that's a perfectly benign discussion to have with somebody. That's a good conversation between you and me. That's a dangerous conversation. I don't get why. I don't understand why. Because you're with the person. Ultimately, you're with that person. You want to be with them. You love them. You're with them. So that's not the case. It's
okay. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but yeah, it has the potential of leading to. What are we doing? You ever have that?